Okay, this is part one of the man cave, or hobby room. This really isn't a man cave, because there's BB stuff in here. Like, we have Dusty Crop Hopper from Plains, and Rip Slinger from Plains, and Snap Circuits Jr. I'm going to do a review of this. It might be an easy way for some people to learn circuits, and I paid 20 bucks for this thing on Amazon. And we have Thunderpaws self-installing on the shelving. Well, let's take a look around. We have a TV up here that's got to move, because this is where the model kit stash is going to go. Over here, I want to replace those shelves. I made those shelves years upon years ago when I first got in college. They're solid mahogany, and I'm not sure what to do with them. They were designed to hold DVDs, but the wife doesn't want them in the home theater room, and I'll show you why later. I got the cabinets done. I'm starting to work on a layout. The artwork is here. The artwork probably won't go up for a bit because that's probably last. I usually do artwork last. But I'm going to put this table here in the middle of the room. It gives me some room over here. I'm going to buy another cabinet like one of these and put it in here. They have a smaller one that'll fit there just fine. I'm going to measure that spot out in a minute and make sure it'll fit fine, but it should. Okay. I'm going to empty some of this out because it's easier to work with a clean room than a dirty room and start bringing stuff in and putting it away. So, you got an idea of the layout of the room, the model making room. Oh, I forgot to call someone today. Oh well. Yeah, it's too late tonight. I'll send them an email. Yeah, I caught that on camera. Anyhow, looking at it, we're getting started on it. Hang on a second, I'll be back in a bit. There's an important thing missing from this room, other than Thunderpaws. Okay, there's what was missing, Mr. Tiki. Got him at Target years upon years ago. I just thought he was cool. The wife thinks he's ugly, so he's going in here out of her immediate view. And I got to figure out a home for this thing. If you dig through my videos, you'll find a video I made watching the moon through this telescope. Okay? Let's see if it's dirty in there. Oh no, it's not dirty in there. It's good. This is a reflector, not a Newtonian. Anyhow, I gotta put that desk cover back on there. Let me get back at it, because time's a-wasting. It's 9:30, and I only have about 25-30 minutes left to start putting tools and stuff away. One last thing. One of the problems I had, yeah, the Enterprise rug isn't for this room. One of the last things I have to make a comment on, because of my situation in the last room, I didn't know I had bottles of alcohol. So I kept buying bottles of alcohol. And the same thing is true with the paint. I did not know I had 8 colors of Tamiya XF65, for instance. Yeah, you look in that bin, you'll see there's like 5 of the same color in there. So, yeah, I'm going to get a paint rack on that wall, so I know what paints I have and don't have, and I quit buying duplicates. So this wall is going to be covered with a paint rack. I'm getting a little desk for that spot, a very little desk, for a BB science corner. We're going to do lots of science stuff. We have a microscope. We have a smaller version of a telescope than that one, the Circuit Junior thing, and we have a bunch of household experiment books. So every once in a while I'm going to pull out and do a new science experiment with her. Alright, I'm going to get busy because time's burning. Alright, in the last segment I discussed these shelves. I made these shelves years upon years ago. They're not going to work. I'm running out of room up there, so we went to Target and bought some more shelves. So I'm going to cut them open and get them up. And upcoming, I'm making a paint rack for that wall to hold my paint bottles. I'm going to detail out the video on making the paint rack. So, kind of like the spray booth video. I'm going to show you the materials I used, how I put it together, the whole thing. So, we'll be back in a bit. Well, here's the current state of the hobby room. Kind of came to a stop because... You hear it? Yeah, this house isn't isn't even a month old. And you jump up and down where I'm at right now, that TV about bounces off the shelf. So we've talked to the builder. They're going to come out and fix it, which means I have to pretty much quit unboxing all these models for the model stash and stop and wait until it is fixed, because they got to move everything out of this room, and I do mean everything out of this room, and pull the carpet and fix the floor and put the carpet back. That's what they're going to have to do. Okay, I am not very happy with this. Neither is the wife, but it is what it is. Part of the pains of having a house built, there's always going to be mistakes in places. And it's not just right there. The whole floor in this room is bad. I come over here. I was sitting in this stool and Nellie walked by and the stool rocked back and forth like that. So there are some problems to be fixed in here. And you can see I haven't quite finished unpacking yet. I have got to figure out where to put some of this stuff. I really, really do. Okay? Yeah. This is going to be fun. So for the next week, I'm going to be up here working on putting away what's out and getting it ready for them to come pull the flooring, so I can get back to unboxing everything. Alright, so here you go. This is where I'm at with the hobby room remodel. I will be back when I can actually work in this room. Well, this box has the last piece of cabinetry for the hobby room. We have that cart over there. That's a V2 rocket. And we have this here, the workbench, which is cluttered up with stuff. I gotta get all this stuff put away in the next day. I'm going to add to it this, a rolling cart. It's going to fit in that spot right there between the spray booth and the workbench. Is perfect. This also will fit under the workbench right there. I'm not going to use it that way. So let me get going on this. I'm not going to do a full, here, watch me build it video. Some of you probably don't want that. Opening the box. You see styrofoam. That's all you see when you first open the box is styrofoam. And then we get the metal parts. So let me get at it. I'll just stop here and there and show you where I'm at, because this one's going to be just a lot like that thing was. It's the same company, same manufacturer. So I don't really see the point in showing you the whole thing. It has wheels on it just like that one does. I'll be back in a little while. Well, 2 hours later, I have the cart done. It doesn't quite fill the space, which is a little disappointing. I was hoping it would fill the space. It does fit neatly underneath this. You can tell by that. And it will fit in that hole right there if I wanted it to. But I don't. I want it over here. Now, I can put my air compressor on it. I can put all my airbrush tools in here. The drawers snap like that for a reason. If you're carting this thing around, you don't want the drawers coming open on you. And it's got some shelves in there. So I can get this in there and some other stuff in there. And that was my intent. The paints, I'm going to make a paint rack and hang on that wall right there. I'm going to detail out how I make that paint rack. I've got the parts downstairs. I just got to find the time. And obviously, getting this room straightened up is a priority. I got to get this room straightened up first. Yeah, some of the surviving Lego. I sold most of my Lego. Would I buy another one of these? Probably. Okay, in fact, I found out I can buy another one and stack it on top of that one. So you can double high it and make a cabinet out of it. The drawers, this one doesn't align up right, but there's a way to fix that. And I probably will tomorrow, just because I'm kind of uptight that way. Get that one drawer aligned properly. Fingerprints, it's stainless steel. It's going to do that, just like this one does over here. Got to get some stainless steel cleaner and get the fingerprints off of it, and that's all you can do. Stainless steel does that. Well, anyhow, this wall over here, I got to clean the clutter up, put stuff away, and we will be good to go. They're coming to fix the floor over here this week, so I can start unboxing the rest of my model stash. Alright, everyone. We're getting there. 1 cart, 2 cart, and a workbench. Shelves. Table to work on when friends come. So, yeah. Glass display cabinet. Not sure where that's going to go yet, because I got some free space over in here. There's going to be a table there. I got to find a little table to go there, and probably some little shelves for the wall right there, because BB has a science station coming in here, and my mom, when she gets here, wants to put a sewing machine up here, so that's probably going to go in that area, or right in here, because there's room for it here. Alright, I got to take the trash out. I'm going to go for now. I'll show you guys later when I get this all cleaned up what it looks like. Alright, be back in a bit.